Alright, see you later.
We only use our elite to build the wall.
Well,
Those Mexicans
A
are
modern
my God.
formation style war.
hello everybody, welcome back to Noon South High School Epsilon. Hope you're having a nice day.
Turn those lights off.
Turn those lights on.
And I'm your host,
Turn those
Zach
lights
Hung. Today I'm joined by a handful of nice dandy people. Starting off, we have Ethan Broderick. He's not going to introduce himself.
It's like I saw y'all a year
Christopher
ago.
Jane.
We started.
Oh, I didn't know whether or not we started this podcast.
Yeah. Introduce yourself, Aisha.
I'm Aisha. Yeah.
Eric, what are you up
Hi.
to?
Looking at genders.
My trusty co-host, Malachi.
Hey. Oh, apparently according to this, the active personnel is 1.3 million.
Oh, before I care about that, Happy New Year, everybody. What are you talking about again?
The size of the
Merry
U.S. military.
Christmas, Zach.
Apparently the active personnel is 1.3 million.
Oh, I'm glad.
Deployed personnel is 210,000 apparently. The reserve personnel is 811,000.
But why?
Because we're the best.
How did we have such a big military?
Because we have a huge military.
Why is like
Because America fucking.
We take up like a
0.9%
third of a
our
continent.
population in the military.
More.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is there such a huge percentage of our citizens?
Not in the military?
No, in the
Oh, in the
military.
military.
Because
People
we're
do
the
it. And the
best.
thing is, you can...
We don't even have
Defend
required
American
military service,
pride.
If you,
except for the draft.
yeah. I mean, it's
Like
helpful,
Israel
especially if
has.
you're trying to, like, get yourself started. Like,
That's
if you don't want to
true.
immediately go into college, but also with college being so expensive, if you
If
do
you- if
service,
you
they help
want
pay for
the-
your college, like, quite a
Only
bit of
if
it.
you pass college.
Well, yeah, only if you pass college. But if you serve and then
Yeah.
you pass college,
They asked me that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Are you
so
going
that
into
is
the
a good
army,
way to
Eric?
Get started.
Yeah.
Good.
Like that's a reason a lot of people do it.
They were just saying like,
But we don't
can
have-
give you full tuition and stuff.
We don't have like mandatory military service like
No,
I
you have to
believe
do, like,
Israel and
military
Russia.
No, we have
service,
we have a volunteer army.
Except for
Until a
the
draft is put
But we
in.
have a draft. It's just not active. So while the
Yes.
draft is inactive, we
You're
have a
just
volunteer
like an
army.
engineer.
So for now, you're safe, Zach.
I'm not even 18 yet.
Oh, that's right.
Ha.
Malachi, for now, are
What
you
would-
18, Malachi?
What would
I am,
happen
yeah.
to like
For now,
weapons
you're
manufacturers
wait.
during
Yeah,
war?
for now you're
Would they
safe.
be forced to be part of the military?
Who?
Weapons manufacturers, like if they were
Uh,
CEOs and stuff, would they be drafted into like
Yeah.
as soldiers?
If they're within the age, they could be. Yeah.
Zach, what are you doing?
And that's
Oh
why
wow,
you
the
injure
vents are
your
up
feet.
there? That's cool.
Wow. Okay. Cool. But
Wait, so they installed new lights in this room with the new lighting system, yet they did not replace the moldy panels in them. So, okay. I see you.
they
Mold
improve
is
your
good
health.
for your health.
Yeah. It can build up your
Yeah, have you
tolerance
eaten
to the mold.
penicillin in the last few days?
Oh, I love black mold. It really,
Well,
really,
you don't
really
eat
makes
it,
me
Zach.
feel
Great
close
on
to death.
toast.
Zach, you don't eat the mold. You inhale the mold.
You
And
snort
then
it. You crush it
you
up and
absorb
then you
it through
smoke
your
it.
lungs.
Huh.
What?
It says the batteries are full, but this is indicating it's not.
Are you high? Wait. Wait, what?
Hi,
It says the
I'm-
battery's at 100%, but the red flashing light is telling me that the battery is relatively low.
Your computer's about to break.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. But
After this break,
Trading card games.
After this advertisement, sponsored
Also,
by.
the bar is not accurately. It's not
Apple,
working.
who lost
It just says
10% of its
unknown
market
remaining.
It's
value.
the end of the world.
what's going on?
Apple lost 10%.
It's
yeah.
What? Is that what you're referring to?
Everything's
is.
stalling.
It's been like that.
You
for
know, but you know what's on the rise? Bitcoin.
That's it. That's it. When I hover over it,
Bitcoin.
I think there's something up.
There's something wrong with the computer. Are you sure
It's
you're
the
taking
end.
proper care of
What?
it?
What is it?
Did you drop it?
No, I'm
All stocks are crashing.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
but it's been
It's
like
been
that
doing
for
this
a
recently,
grip.
where like if I put it to sleep and then I wake it up
Because
again.
Bitconnect's going
I've
up.
got no idea how much better I have left, and I have to unplug it and plug it back in.
Let's look
I
at
think that
Bitconnect.
the
I
lack
forgot
of
So bring the
oxygen-
charger with you.
Yeah, I probably should.
The lack of
So,
oxygen
guys-
might have killed
Because
Yo,
it
what's
seems like
up?
it's
How
having
was
an
your
issue with-
vacation?
Oh, my vacation's good. It's 2019, by the way. Our graduating year. Because we're all seniors and I haven't found like a junior to take over.
Huh.
Get like Bob Ross.
He's dead.
Then I'll get Michael Jackson.
He's also dead.
No.
Is he though?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's not dead. He's reincarnated as Elephant Man.
Has Miranda Cosgrove, obviously.
No, Mariah Carey.
No.
Oh, dang.
No, it's Mary Jane.
Who?
Bitcoin's been doing better.
Alright,
than
Michael
So-
Jackson obviously
The issue,
just
okay,
peeled
so
off his
here's
skin and walked into
one of the
current
issues I
world.
think with Bitcoin, and I heard somebody
God.
talking about this before, and I really agreed with them. People treat Bitcoin like it's a stock, like it's something to be invested in, but it's a currency system, and that doesn't work with currencies.
Wait,
Maybe we
what?
should talk louder because Chris totally overrode what you were talking about with
Oh, did
that
he?
fat BitConnect.
Huh? What'd you
I was
say?
saying that one of the issues with Bitcoin is that people treat it like stocks, where it's something to be invested in, and having it goes up over time, and then you sell it when it's high. But it's a currency system, and that doesn't work with currencies. You can't do that with the dollar, and technically you can't exactly do it with the Bitcoin.
Well,
either.
actually, didn't the Germans try to buy
Yikes.
American dollars during their economics?
Well, yeah, they did. They did, Ethan, because it was, the inflation was
because-
so much, But it's the same
so
thing with
it's,
Bitcoin. It
worth
doesn't. It's not that.
investing.
It's not that it truly goes up in value. It has to do with inflation rates, and the way currencies work.
Meanwhile,
So technically, no matter how much Bitcoin you have out there, it doesn't
Stock
really
market
work
goes
that
down.
way. Unlike stocks, it's not the same as
that
stocks.
means my parents
But
are wrong.
why did the price
Me
go
too.
up in the first place to begin with?
It's because people.
I don't know.
It's because when there's a low demand and a high supply,
They sell
the price goes down. When there's a high demand because everybody saw it,
Pure
thought it was a good way to make money. It's the same thing that happens with collector's editions of comic books.
Love
Right?
comic books.
It used to be, if you have like a pristine copy of, say, one of the original issues of Spider-Man from whatever the fuck they published the original issues of
I
Spider-Man,
don't know.
like that's
Ask
worth a
Stan
lot
Lee.
because there's not very many of them. But now everybody does that with first issue copies because they're like, in 20 years this will be worth a lot. But they're not worth a lot in 20 years because everyone does it. It's the same thing with Bitcoin. It was worth a lot because few people were doing it, and so few people had a lot of it, and they had the control. But then when everybody was like, oh my god, that's a way to get money, people started doing it, and then the price drops because that's how that works, because it's more like a form of currency and not like stocks.
Facts.
Get rich quick schemes, am I right?
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine
Yay.
scamming people for CS:GO skins to make money.
Imagine stealing video game accounts to sell.
Like Ethan, you could do the same thing.
Zach
with, like,
versus brothers.
any like collector's edition stuff.
Yikes.
A lot of that really old collector's edition stuff
Oh yeah.
is worth a lot because people just threw it away because they didn't think keeping it. But now that everybody's like, oh my god, collector's edition stuff, they then they save it all and then it's just not worth as much
That's
because.
just stocks.
Zach,
like a
again,
ton of
See,
collectible-
that's why I
They
would
say
start
dolls.
hoarding things.
Well, yeah, but so it's like it used to be like this.
I didn't even
there's
get
these
that.
Old
2 or
Nationals.
3 dolls
But
from
your Pitbull,
80 years
that'll
ago,
be
so they're worth a lot.
at least
And everyone's like, the
10
new
dolls.
dolls are all going to be the same way in 20 years. But then you have 2,500 of them sitting around.
That's
It's
just
like,
Yeah, have a
stocks in
light.
general.
Yeah.
well, yeah, I mean it happens with
A
stocks
couple
as
of
well.
them.
But stocks,
One of them
It's
is just like
stocks.
but
pushed
stocks
in over
don't
I
quite
thought that
work
it was
the
just
same.
like your phone.
Stocks
that
are
it was.
dependent.
You guys
on
didn't even
news.
answer my question.
What was your
Stock- yes,
question?
What's
I'm
your
just
question?
asking how your
But you can
vacations
also
were,
do that
what
with
you guys were
Bitcoin.
doing.
My
I'm a
vacation
little
sucked. I really don't want to
If
talk
you-
about it.
But
Oh,
most
okay.
of the
My
Bitcoin
vacation was pretty good, and I
interactions
hope to have another one soon.
more on the
That's
illegal side.
facts.
So
What?
That's too wholesome
But
for us.
because,
Get
you know,
out.
like, it's currency.
I had a good break.
it's
We're talking about our breaks
What'd you
now.
do?
You still buy.
I stayed at home, played video games, and did college apps.
Nice.
Sounds like fun.
What about you?
I got really sick.
Oh,
yeah.
same.
Sucks.
Bro, I got sick on Thursday before break.
The chlamydia.
That
I
sucks.
thought-
What about
Probably
you?
from one of you guys.
What'd you do?
Eric, what did you do over
During
break?
Eric just like obsessively stared at his iPhone for
Alright.
like 32 hours straight.
Which iPhone?
Did y'all see like Spider-Man?
Yes.
Yes, it's so good.
So good. I saw
Still haven't
Aquaman
watched it.
2 this week.
Why?
It was okay.
Wait, how did you guys watch the Spider-Man?
In a theater.
Theater.
Wow.
With my eyes.
Oh, I don't want to go out, man.
Are you gonna pirate it, Chris? That's illegal.
And
It's
you
not
have to
even
wait, like, 2
piratable
months
yet.
until it's
No.
out of
It's
theaters.
gonna be like some sketchy dude like
You'd have to wait
recording it,
until, like,
240p.
March for-
Yeah, you have
Bad
to
copy.
wait like 2 months until it's out of theaters.
I might
and
just go
whatnot.
watch it with my friends this Friday.
Yeah, that's
It's
probably a
good.
good idea.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
And
good.
you're done with all your college
I thought it was
apps, right?
more than pretty
Yeah,
good.
but I have like an essay I haven't even
Plus,
started due on Monday.
I mean, Black
I got
Panther
so
was
sad
really
today.
good, but this was like
No,
pretty
yesterday.
good.
I didn't really think Black Panther
Eh.
was that good. It was just like good, you know. It was like 4 out of 5.
Okay.
I think
I'd
this
say
one.
Black Panther was like 4.5 out of
And then what do you think this Spider-Man movie is?
like 4 out
4.7.
of 5. Maybe a low 4.
This was gold.
Yeah,
Really?
maybe a low 4.
Has anybody else seen Aquaman or no? Are you guys all just Marvel fans,
That's
not
so
DC?
scary.
I'm
No,
a
I'm
DC
thinking
fan,
Superman
but
was
DC screwed up too many of their movies.
I have
So
to
I don't
say,
really
I
like
like
them.
Batman vs Superman.
I didn't like it
But
at
it's
all.
going back up. So what happened was like no, it was immediate sell. And
You know what I
like,
want? I want
so,
a
like,
remade
people
Watchmen
were just,
movie.
like, selling
Oh
it.
shit, that was cool. Like half the scenes in Watchmen were really good, and half were like really bad.
I think they were like kind of bad on purpose, you know, or they were supposed to be
Really?
funny, but they kind of fell short.
That Hallelujah scene was that was just like bad.
Which one was that?
I don't know.
Wait, what
I didn't
happened in
watch-
that scene? I
It was
forgot.
I've
Sex
seen
scene.
Watchmen a
It's
long
like-
time
I didn't
ago when
watch
I was
Watchmen.
Like
way younger.
With the cover version.
It's
of
actually
Hallelujah.
pretty good though.
Oh, is that where they're like making out at his old like weird hideout
Yeah.
place?
Yes.
Oh
I
yeah,
know
that
what
was
you're
that was
talking
like
about.
weird.
That was
It
like,
And
was
then, like,
weird.
they were
half
just
the
like sitting
scenes were
butt
just
naked
bad.
and there's like
Yeah, it
spaceship
was,
too.
like,
It's weird.
half the scenes were really good though. Like the opening scene.
The opening scene was
Watchmen.
great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the comedian versus
Yes.
Ozymandias. That was,
And the monologue.
no, in like the opening
yes.
sequence with like the
That is really
what's
good.
the song?
Overall, I liked the movie. Like I think it had a good message, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah. We'll just use the alien not for good, but just to unite humanity against the alien, so that
Yep.
humans don't destroy each other.
Yep.
That was kind of neat.
I think it's just having battery issues.
Should probably get that fixed.
But like it's plugged in, it's fine.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
eventually, pretty much every laptop ends up in the position where it's
What
like
were those
you have
two
to have it
songs?
plugged in.
What?
Like the
Or you
opening
can switch
sequence
batteries.
for Watchmen was the fight and the
I don't know
The
how
pin
to
falling.
time
Wait, what time?
wait like
You
so the
unscrew
first
it.
two like scenes of Watchmen were the fight between comedian and Ozymandias
They
and
have ways.
like the flashback things.
What flashback things? You mean like the title sequence?
Yeah, the title sequence, and there were like two.
Where it
songs.
shows like all the superheroes like getting
I thought
like
that was
old
really neat.
and that's it's like realistic, you know.
That is neat. It's like there were two songs that played. It was I don't remember.
You
There was
can
like one
search it up.
country one. It was like
Road?
what is that? It's
Remember when
working.
we were like hyped for Fallout 76 and it ended up being trash?
Oh
I was
my
never
god!
hyped
Wait,
for Fallout
is that the
76.
GIF I'm thinking of? Oh no,
I didn't really
It's a
give
squirrel eating an
I
April.
wasn't.
there is a GIF.
Oh
I was
really? It
never
looked like
really
a
that
finger
hyped.
to me.
Why? Who turned off the lights?
A ghost.
I was never really that happy with Fallout 76. It's just not my cup of
I
tea.
don't.
Oh,
know.
Unforgettable, and
Oh yeah.
and
Unforgettable.
yeah, and
You're locked in this school. I'm blaming all of you.
times are changing. Yeah,
I don't know that one. You'd have to sing it.
times they are changing.
That was the Destiny track.
Save that?
Yeah.
You should look that up. Nah, what?
Yes.
No,
If
that was
it's-
like
if it's
forever ago.
No. Never mind.
Oh wait, what?
Honestly,
What are you observing over there in the darkness?
I just think it was kind of funny.
How's your Nordic rune translations going?
It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well.
Hope it is. Better find something useful.
Are you playing Fortnite?
Yeah, Eric's playing Fortnite. Get off your phone, buddy.
I was just showing Aisha that thing I sent you the other day, the screenshot from Twitter where it's like an article from some like blog or whatever that was like the overwhelming majority of American firefighters are white and male. Here's why that's a problem. And then somebody had responded with, hold on. What was the response? Somebody responded with, "Screw white men and their and like squints, disproportionate likelihood to put their lives at risk to save others." And I just thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because like on one hand, like diversity is always good, and I like diversity. But in that specific scenario, it's like at the end of the day, firefighters are firefighters.
Yeah.
And they
They're
do
people.
their job.
Yeah, they're people.
They do their job, and they risk their lives every day to save people and people's property. Like, oh, thank you.
save people from
Save people and people's property. Like, it doesn't matter if they're white. They're saving everyone regardless and running into fires and sometimes dying or getting severely injured.
Yeah.
Saving people from natural
Any
selection.
help is help.
That's
Yeah.
what they're doing.
Like yes, obviously diversity is good, but in that scenario, does it really matter if the firefighters are diverse or not, as long as they do their fucking job?
Did the article talk about why it was a problem?
No, it didn't. Well, I mean, the article probably did. I didn't see the article. That was just the headline of the article.
Because I'm just curious as to like what the problem would actually be if that was
I
the way.
think the article, I'm assuming, because I feel like this is a problem with like, I forget what, I think it might be fire department or some other department, but it's like the test, like to be accepted into like whatever, like you have to run a certain amount, you know, you have to carry a certain amount of weight and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's like exactly, it's different for like men and women, like, you know, in a certain sense. Like
I mean, you do the same thing with the military, where the physical requirements
And the police.
Yeah. But it also, the article, the headline specifically said, are white and male.
Right,
and
yes,
here's what's wrong.
exactly.
And so
Race
the white bit is like,
is
what
like-
does race have to do with it?
Yes.
Like, I could see
Sure.
where you're going with that
Yes.
issue. Yeah, like different body structures and muscle capabilities between male and female bodies. But
Firefighters
they're
running
still
a
doing the
lot.
job.
I don't think so.
And like, wait,
No, but they have to be very physically
don't
capable.
guys typically have like more body mass or something weird like
On
that?
average.
Yeah.
So wouldn't that be like better for a firefighter?
Yes.
Well, it's strength, I think.
If
is
you
probably
think
more
about it,
important.
yeah.
It doesn't matter how much body mass you have.
You just
more
want to be able to
strength.
carry out a body if
Yeah, you
need
gotta be able to
Like
carry out
if there's a
people,
person that needs help, that's the
Potentially
goal.
lift
Yeah.
things that might be burning to get to somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
like
it would-
firefighters get injured quite a bit, as you know, both from smoke inhalation, but sometimes burns. I mean, firefighters die sometimes as well. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, they're risking their lives every time they go on a call, but that's their job, and firefighters do it because that's what they do. It's like if you're a firefighter, you know you're going to be risking your life a lot. So like,
Not really sure why people would be like complaining that
yeah.
like
If I was a firefighter,
And you don't like
Newton, I'd be
necessarily hear
pissed.
about like the fire department being racist, like, oh, your house is burning, I'm not gonna save you because
Because
you're
they're not allowed to do
like
that.
exactly like it's
By
not
law,
like
they have
that.
to
That's
save
why
you.
you don't like hear anything like against firemen.
Yeah,
usually,
that's why you don't hear like about issues where firefighters didn't save somebody because
especially
they were black,
about race or
because
anything like that.
they
Right.
have to by law save people.
I'd say it's really just a thing to like create some sort of controversy.
Yeah, it probably was something just to like
Because you know they get like money off of how much
like
Yeah,
controversy.
cool. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, no,
An ad.
I think that's probably
I would
Why?
say that it's probably like a very viable strategy to like make like made up news stories sort of just for
Yeah.
the
Hey. you
like
know
that
what's
that
funny?
article could have 100% facts, but all the opinion in it is sort of dumb.
So now what you have to do for Facebook people is like actually look if they post stuff and have any friends, because I keep noticing that a lot of negative posts have no friends, 0 posts, and are just like talking very bad grammar.
hey,
Yeah.
it
Want
might
to
not
be
look
like
good,
that.
but that is my real Facebook account.
Yeah.
So has anybody seen Bird Box?
I've heard so much
I've
about
heard
it.
a lot about it, but
Mixed
I have no idea
reviews.
What it is.
What's Bird Box?
Something
It's like
about
a
blind.
Sandra
horror-ish
Bullock.
movie
Oh,
with
okay.
Sandra Bullock.
But what
it's,
happens?
It's a gimmicky.
It's like
Gimmicky.
kind of like
Basically-
alien / monsters outside, and if you look at them, you like kill yourself.
What?
Yeah, like you're
It's
driven
like
to kill yourself.
Where are
out of
they? I
insanity.
don't see them.
And
Because
so
of-
I don't
yeah.
see them anywhere.
There's already a can't like see.
Yes, it's don't hear, don't. It's like can't you know like see no evil, hear no evil, talk no evil, like that.
Do
What?
no evil. It's
Speak
just a
not
movie
talk.
about
Speak
someone
talk.
sitting
They're
there.
fast.
It's just
Yeah,
gonna
that
be
you've
like
ever
don't
seen.
exist at some point.
No, it's just gonna be someone sitting there. If you move even a tiny bit, you're just gonna be like.
It's Alex Jones, and he's coming.
I want that movie. Just Alex Jones.
It's Alex Jones and
Alex
Ben Shapiro
Jones
and
versus
that guy
the world.
From the meme changed my mind.
Returning frogs gay.
They're turning the frick.
Chemicals in the water turning the friggin' frogs gay. Hey!
Please, I'm gonna like start crying.
That
Alex
fucking
Jones.
guy.
I did like the Watchmen movie though, for the most part.
Yeah, I like
Guys,
Watchmen.
what about Hellboy? They're supposed to be making a remake,
What
Yeah,
and
they
because
are.
of that, I
I've
watched
seen
the
trailers.
original.
I've seen trailers. I've never seen the original.
What about
Oh,
the
I
live
saw. I
action Sonic?
rewatched the original, and like I remember like why I love the original. Like
What about
I never
live
saw the
action
original.
you
Sonic?
didn't. Oh,
Live action.
I saw the original. I liked. Where's that
I
one
didn't
where they
see
have
the
to like
second one, but I
they
saw
have to
the
like beat
original.
up like the army of robots that won't die?
That might be the second movie.
There's like
well,
literally like a cloud of gas that's his like mentor or something.
I don't know about that. Unless you're talking about in the in the first movie, yeah, that's kind of goes like that. Like the dead body guy, and he looks almost like a robot, but
No, that's like the Nazi general
Yes,
who, like,
exactly.
restarts his heart or something.
ew.
That's so cool.
So, video game companies are crashing.
Don't you
Blizzard
love
got booed at
Bethesda?
their own conference.
Don't you
never
love
forget.
Bethesda, Activision, Blizzard, and EA?
Oh
All
man.
losing.
Blizzard's owned by
Do you guys not own
Yeah,
phones?
Blizzard, Activision. Well, it's called Blizzard,
Activision
Activision.
Blizzard.
Whatever. I
Call
think
of
it's
Duty.
called Blizzard, Activision.
No, it's Activision Blizzard. It's AB.
Okay.
I think part of it is just what happens with all big companies is they start trying to make money instead of making quality.
But they've
Facts.
just all tanked their recent games.
Well, exactly, because they've been trying to
Yeah.
make money rather than making quality. things.
Exactly.
Like Fallout 76 could have been good. It had so many bugs and problems in it because they didn't do
Yeah,
a
it was
good
like
job.
a $10 game that they made people pay like $60 for, and then tried to get them to buy like $20.
Wait, which
DLC for
76.
Fallout 4.
Fallout 76.
Oh yeah, I heard about
It could have
that.
been DLC.
Yeah,
for
it could have
Fallout
been
4.
DLC
Mini
for
game.
Fallout 4.
It could have. It also could have been a game worth $60 if they had, not had the bugs in it that they did.
Imagine
they
if
really
you
just didn't
play
care about
Fallout
it.
4
No.
Yeah.
and you're just really hyped because you're from Virginia and you're like, oh, I can't wait for the lore and stuff.
That's like
The
us
lore.
from that's like us
Fallout
from
lore.
Fallout 4. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
That feels so sad. We're
But-
just like, oh yeah, we're Boston, we get everything.
On a brighter note, indie games are still good, and
That's
Obsidian, which made Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, is making a new game.
I want to play that. Is this
Although-
gonna be an MMO?
I personally like how Bungie haven't given up on trying to make their game, trying to make Destiny 2 better and better and better.
That's
Even though
that's pretty
Activision,
good.
which is their parent
Yeah.
company, has
Activision's
given
still
up because they we can't make the money off of it. Because they just want to make money off of it, like
Yeah.
they do
Ooh.
76 and things like that.
Town of
And Bungie's
Salem
like, no,
just
we
got
want to keep
breached.
making like a legitimate game. And of course, Activision can't just cancel them on it because they're locked in a 10-year contract with Bungie to keep making Destiny games. So like, Activision can't really stop it. And that's
They
Oh.
just got breached.
oof. And like that's partly why they were giving away Destiny 2, is because Activision was like had basically just given up on trying to make money because they're like, it's a failure, it's a write-off, it's not getting us what we want, it's not the cash cow we want. And Bungie's like, no, we're gonna keep making it better. We like it. We want to be committed to it, and they have
Hey, it's like
progressively.
No Man's Sky.
What do you guys play on?
PC.
PC.
Wow, I guess I'm the only one who has an Xbox.
I have a
Strike
PS4. I have a PS4, but like because
Okay.
everyone
I think
else
he
that I
meant
play
Fire
with is on
Team.
PC, I tend to play.
Have you?
Minus
have you
I
King.
do not. PCs are expensive.
That is true.
PCs are expensive.
I got
Like
that part of the
gaming computers are
DLC set.
so
It's
expensive.
I play on like a laptop from like 10 years ago.
I play
I
on
got
this
like
laptop.
12
Cade
FPS.
dies.
I'm glad I'm a Titan.
I'm glad I'm a hunter.
What
just
games?
like Malachi.
Are
You
talking
kill
about
Aldrin, but then
WoW?
he comes back to
There's
life.
Destiny 2 right now.
Oh,
What was
I
even the
don't know.
point of Forsaken?
What about WoW? Do you guys play
Wow.
WoW?
Oh my god, is it 2008?
Is it 2007?
RuneScape.
It came out like 2005, I think.
Really?
It's
Actually, it might have been
super old
2001.
compared to games that
I
are
might
played
be
today.
thinking of an expansion. There were.
I want to say it came
a
out
lot of
before the
expansions.
2000s.
No, Warcraft came out before the
Warcraft.
Warcraft did. But not WoW.
Warcraft is a
2004,
RTS.
November 23rd.
Wow, we were like 3.
The Warcraft games
You were
were
three.
RTS games.
Yeah, they were.
And Diablo was like a single player top down.
They're making a reforged version of
Diablo.
3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Warcraft 3,
yeah.
yeah.
Warcraft 3, that's right.
Apparently, like you know how they remastered StarCraft 1?
Yeah.
The remaster is like 7 or 8 gigs or something like that, and it's like the original was like not nearly that big a game
It had to be not, but
Meanwhile-
because of when it came out. Yeah, and it's like it's a remaster, so I assume it looks prettier. But what the fuck else did they put in that?
The problem that I have with remasters is a lot of the time they don't change anything and they just reset the price to really high and keep it there forever.
And sometimes they'll make the textures look a little better.
Yeah,
That's it.
it'll just be a little better, and you won't be able to buy the original.
have you
I mean,
seen
no,
Half-Life
it's
2?
not
The
different.
Last of Us remastered was one where they didn't do that. It was one where they actually
That's pretty good.
And the same thing applies to some of the Uncharted games. To be fair, both the Uncharted games and also
There's a lot of
Last of Us were both actually made by the same game studio. So
there's a lot of second
that
things
might
coming
just be that studio. But
Like Division 2 comes out in March, and then
Yeah.
isn't The Last of Us 2 also coming out?
Is
think so.
Division a good game?
I liked it. I played it
at launch,
a lot.
obviously, it had problems, but they
Every
improved
game
it.
at launch has problems.
Yeah, and some have more than others, but they improved it.
Well,
Maybe
For
Bethesda.
those who are listening and are lost, you are not alone. I assure
You're the
you.
only one that's lost.
I really
We
am.
should not
Gamers
be
rise up.
expecting these games to be doing so poorly at launch. They should be. They should
be
just
at
take
least doing
longer
okay.
and do well.
They should be doing okay at launch.
We shouldn't have.
Get better
We
than
shouldn't
that. Not
like
like
get
being
used
terrible.
to them starting out.
That's
badly
one thing
just
I
because
really
of
liked with
Bethesda.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh yeah, 27.
Because the thing was like all of their trailers for the launch date just said when it's ready.
Yeah.
They at E3, all of their trailers were just like coming when it's ready. They're like, we're not putting a fucking date on.
I mean,
we're gonna make the game work.
Have
CD
you heard of,
Project Red is like one of those good
Yeah.
guy game companies like
So is-
Obsidian.
Have
So
you
it's
heard
not
of,
even-
what's it called?
From Software.
Better-
Cyberpunk
better-
2077.
From
Mountain Blade
Software.
Banner.
I have
Dark
Yeah,
Souls.
it's not been out for like
Yeah.
half a decade.
Are you enjoying your
They're
Dark
just
Souls
continue.
book?
They've literally
I finished it.
restarted
It's a
the
comic
engine.
book. It's just a comic
Just
book.
like saying,
They did that
okay,
with
yeah, we
Final
hate
Fantasy
this.
15.
Yeah.
Milo? It's
No, but it's
Milo.
it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Is that just? Oh my god.
So it's Final Fantasy 15.
What is this crap?
So I got to
Milo.
level 50,
Wait, what is
Yeah.
He
Milo?
retired
Milo.
though.
like
The dude-
500.
Is Milo
The dude
chocolate
who
milk?
made
Like you see that?
The
That's
dude who
so
made Final Fantasy
weird.
15.
Oh, wow.
I'm done with it.
Real
I
mature.
failed.
Just get those legendary engrams
Like
from the guy.
graphics wise, it was beautiful.
No,
No,
not
story-wise,
Raul. Look.
I watched
Mr.
Raul.
He just scams you. He gives you
I
ice
like
transits like
game. I
every
like
single
this
time.
story.
Yeah.
The guy
It
in
wasn't
Nessus.
good. Oh, shit.
Nessus?
Wait,
No.
not Nessus. Not
What?
Nessus.
In the
That's
tower.
failsafe.
Titan.
Shazam!
What
Oh,
about Titan?
Sloan?
Have you seen
What
the?
about her?
Wait, the 9 guy?
That's a
Sure.
god.
Sir. Yeah,
This
that's
place
the-
changes every
Every
time.
week.
Every
Oh.
week.
It changes every week.
Yeah.
He's in a different place every weekend.
Anyway,
Zero is
I
so
was just
sus.
planning on buying the engrams from that guy. Is that not good?
You can get
No, you
them.
can-
It's
you
like
can.
he doesn't have the good new stuff.
No, he doesn't have the new stuff yet. He only has year one stuff.
Oh,
Oh, where do
another
you
good
get the good
company.
stuff?
Who
Get
makes
your stuff?
Warframe?
Random drops.
drops.
Amazing.
Who makes Warframe?
Oh, what am
You
I
can-
getting?
you get,
All
like- you
these
get, like,
legendary.
Oh, it's
Every
year.
every now
Save
and then
them.
you get like missions
also
to get them,
They,
or you
Yeah.
just like get a
Stuff
choice from
because
3.
And once you hit black armor, you won't even need
I
like
know.
exotics.
Digital
You'll like.
Um,
I'm running like a
Yeah, I
whole
know.
set
I
of
love-
just
I love
like legendary.
That's another game.
It's a good game,
Wow.
but it's too
And
good.
it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
good.
There is no 2019 meme yet,
Wait,
right?
can I
The first
rename
meme of
weapons if I
2019.
like dismantle them?
Some of them, not year 2.
Hey.
Not what?
Not
I
year 2.
cheated the system
Oh.
for that game.
Right?
Warframe. I didn't cheat per se.
Zach?
What? What'd you say?
What?
There is no meme of like the first meme of 2019, right?
It's
I
gonna be
didn't
like
see
I
one.
fucked up. 2020 is my year.
Well, like
I
they,
saw
some
one.
people already did that, but like
I
not
saw
like
one.
as a. It's not like a meme. You
Let me
know?
just see if I can find any of my memes.
I don't think so.
1v1 is so 5.
It's gonna be Ugandan Chungus.
Ugandan.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
No.
Chungus meme even come from?
It's like Bugs Bunny.
It's
but
from
got
Bugs.
fat.
It's from Bugs Bunny.
It's
It
it's
was-
a Looney Tunes cartoon where
Yeah.
this fat dude is trying to like hammer like a plank of wood over Bugs Bunny's hole, but he just like pops out of it and like turns into this fat dude's body shape.
He like imitates him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
But
like,
so
that'll
it's not
hold,
something
man.
new. It's from like one of the old cartoons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
It's
like-
just someone photoshopped that
Yeah.
onto like a
We just
PS4
went
game
into the
cover and wrote
main
Big
line.
Chungus on it.
Okay. Because like I've seen it a few times all of a sudden, and I was like,
What a meme.
I'm pretty sure that I was like, where did this come from? Because I could tell it was Bugs Bunny.
Chungus.
And I was like, where the fuck did this come from? Okay. I was like, I thought it was some new thing, and I was like, what new Looney Tunes thing is this would have come from? But it's an old thing. Somebody's
Good
just
meme.
rediscovered.
I like how a lot of the memes are just like people digging around old like
Yeah.
TV shows.
Oh my
and
gosh!
movies.
Did you guys see the end credit of the Spider-Man
I saw
No,
the
movie?
first
Again, I
one.
haven't seen it.
I saw the
No,
Stan
but,
Lee
like-
thing.
No, afterwards, the end. You haven't seen the end credit? I have it
think
on
I
my
saw
phone.
it. I
Saying,
think there
oh
were
yeah,
two,
we're gonna have a
right?
sequel.
I saw like the keyframe.
That's all that was.
animation.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a sequel. That's all that was.
No.
What was it?
The before that, the meme related one.
No.
What?
All
Wait,
right.
were there
You're
two?
Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man.
Was there
Yes,
one or
there
two?
was two.
Yeah, I only saw the first one.
No, there was one. There was
No,
one.
like that
What
load
you
of
said,
Spider-Man.
where
that
he-
one room.
What?
All it says is it's gonna be a sequel. Doesn't matter.
Like, no, it's not that all
Spider-Gwen
it's gonna
has
be a
always been one of
sequel.
my
It's
favorite
funny.
Spider-Man.
The way it is, if I can find it.
No, Spider-Woman's a different hero than Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen?
No, she's
Going
known
with
as
the hood.
Spider-Woman.
For some
Yeah.
reason, she has.
Because there's a different Spider-Woman in like Marvel.
Well, she calls herself a Spider-Woman.
Well, yeah, a Spider-Woman,
Yeah.
but then Spider-Woman is also a different hero.
But her actual
like
comic
the-
book title is
Like
Spider-Man.
if you say the Spider-Man, you say Peter Parker.
Like technically they're all Spider-Men,
Yeah.
but like
No,
Or
one of
Right
these is a
here,
spider
ready?
pig.
Finish the goober?
It's not a goober, it's a gizmo.
You always have to call me out. It's just really frustrating. It bugs me
Don't
out.
get too excited again, it's just a prototype.
No, it's more than
First
that.
autonomous multiverse jump. Or the last.
Okay, so we're just gonna roll the dice on
Obviously,
this?
it's trash quality.
Where do you want to go first?
Let's start at the beginning, one last time. Earth 67.
Look.
oh yeah, I remember that.
I'm Spider-Man. I need you to come with me. Who the heck are you? I just...
Oh my god.
That was awesome.
No way.
that's Spider-Woman. It's different from Spider-Woman.
I remember that.
I'm excited for
Oh.
Her name is
Yeah, so
And
that
also,
is
for some
what
reason,
I'm
Spider-Woman
talking
can
about.
fly.
That
Don't
was
ask
pretty
why.
good.
I don't
It
think she
was
actually
Spiders can fly.
hilarious.
That was a much
She
better
also shoots
meme
lasers.
than the
She
one in
doesn't shoot
Black
guns.
Panther.
Spiders shoot
When
lasers.
The what
she
are those?
Said, yeah,
Not
what
really
are
so,
those?
but,
And it was like 2 years
What are
later.
those?
Spiders can shoot.
Remember in Black Panther
Yes.
when she said, "What are those?" and it was like
What
a
are
year
those?
too late.
I would love to see though in like Endgame though.
The Spider-Man
After,
one was
of
also
course,
late,
everybody is reunited because that's how it's gonna
No.
be.
Well, no, everybody's dead and Miles Morales
Shush.
is gonna pop up.
Shush.
Korg is dead forever.
Shush.
Destroy all
Right.
corgis.
And I would just love
Why did
like
Korg have to
you
die?
know something between Shuri and like Peter
Korg?
Parker of like,
Korg.
wow, that was
Korg.
fun. I'd love to go
Rocky.
back again. You know, like
That's cool.
death. You know. Like
That's
like a
Why are you
Gen
giving
Z,
us your
a Gen
head
Z
cannons?
millennial thing. What?
Why are you giving us your headcanons?
Ethan, you know when they filmed that
No,
Water
it's
Ghost
not a-
scene, it
I
was
don't
probably
ship
relevant
them.
when they filmed it.
I just think because they're Gen
what?
Z,
It's probably
like they're our
relevant when they filmed the
generation.
Water
You're
Ghost.
Gen
Oh.
Z.
You're
Like,
Gen Z.
You're
Your mom's
also,
Gen
You're all
Z.
Gen
Well,
Z.
No.
I remember the
Gen-
what are
No,
those things.
I'm
I
already
find that
Gen Z.
incredibly
What are those
Yeah,
things from
well-
like 9th grade? And Black Panther came out earlier last year.
Yeah.
So
2018 was so long. I hated it.
it was so long ago.
It was like 2018 was literally 2 years rolled up in one.
You're 2 years old.
If
Make
I
a
die,
timeline,
I will
what
make a
happened?
cocoon about my life and play it at my funeral.
Stop it.
2017 was
wrong.
really short by comparison. I don't even remember what happened in 2017.
I don't remember what happened at all.
I don't remember
There was,
anything
several
before
of the movies that came out in
2017.
early
What is
2016. I was like,
2016?
wait a minute, those were 2018. I thought those were 2017.
It was like the gorilla and the clowns that happened in 2016.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 16? That
Yeah.
happened in 2016?
That was
The
so
gorilla
long
and
ago.
the clowns.
Is that because of it? When did it come out?
No, that wasn't because of it. I think
No,
it
like
was
those
17.
like
The
creepy
killer
clown
clowns.
guys just hanging
killer
around everywhere.
clowns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who killed
Yeah.
The killer
murders.
clowns, yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
that was
remember,
like 20.
those are the good old times, you know?
Back when we only had to be scared of clowns instead of
Not
like
a
financial.
clown.
Yeah, and, at that,
President.
and like we had a freshman cruise. Now we have college.
I'm-
At
after.
our
That
freshman
some
cruise,
people
he
went
called
on.
us Newton North.
Oh my god.
The DJ dude.
I
He was like, "Hey, what's up,
Newton
Newton North?"
North.
Everyone
I
just
wasn't there,
started
so-
booing him collectively.
What?
I wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm
either.
sure that someone went on the cruise.
I got seasick and I thought I was gonna throw up, so I just hung out by myself at like the back of the
You also
boat.
took a video of the sunset, but it was on slow mo.
It was on
Yeah.
slow. It turned out, and I wanted to take like I don't know one of those cool fast videos.
Yeah.
No, it turned out to be 42 minutes long.
He accidentally put it on slow motion.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So I was just
horrible.
like standing there for the entire sunset, and like I was blocking all the good. I was like blocking the best place for like a sunset photo, Because I was just standing there for like 7 minutes taking a video.
Everyone was just like
Pretty good.
smoking weed in the back.
I mean, everybody still does that.
Doing
Our
more
school
now.
is
Yeah, but I
honestly-
mean, like,
our school is honestly
Sinner.
No, our
Sinner.
But I meant
Sinner.
our school
Sinner.
is known as like a drug school. Like
At least we don't do heroin, am I
like,
right?
You know what I have
no,
on my
I know
pants?
some
I don't-
kids here
To our
who
knowledge.
definitely
Yeah.
have been known to do that stuff and sell it.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's reassuring.
It's a real shame, honestly.
You
It's
should
so
be
annoying.
so
I
You
mean, it's
can't walk-
mutant.
Yeah. It's
What?
also annoying when
Who's
you can't
your
walk into a
plug?
bathroom without
I
it smelling
don't got
like
a plug.
The bathroom
My
is
plug
spirit.
is our Lord
Jesus.
and Savior.
Like they don't smell bad because of shit anymore. They smell bad because of fucking.
It smells like cotton
Jewels
candy in bathrooms. That should not be possible. I want the rank.
But also, yeah. But also, Chris,
I
it's
want
not
the
even
stink
Like, it's
of
like the
feces.
weird artificial sweet smell that's like disgusting to me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want bring back natural shit sting. I don't want like jewel smell instead of like pee.
Oh.
It's in my opinion, it's kind of worse than the smell of shit that's been in the bathrooms before. Because with that, it's like it was
It
so
belongs
terrible and
there.
People don't.
It belongs in a
at
museum.
the end of the day, it belongs there. And you walk in now, and you're like, "What is this chemically smell?"
Mm.
All right.
I've made it.
All right,
up.
gamers. Thank you for listening.
In
Even a dark day. Thank you for listening to New and South High School Epsilon. I'm your host, Zach Hong. Today, I was joined by a lot of good people and a lot of side conversations
And bad people.
and bad
About
people.
batteries.
Facts.
Aisha.
Yep.
All right. See you later.